round. Track arcade. Story.
I'm tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights.
Chun-Li.
It's time to heat up.
I'll show you the power of my kung fu.
Cause you know that it's my time. Brought till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy.
China.
Ready? Then show me.
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
Don't disappoint me. No way. No need to play.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate me.
Round two. Fight. Chun-Li wins! Mexico.
Ready? Then show me. My pleasure.
Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Chun-Li wins! USA.
Ready? Then show me. You call, I answer!
Round one. Fight.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate me.
Round two. Fight. Chun-Li wins! USA.
Ready? Then show me.
Hope you're ready. Round 1. Fight. Sonic Boom.
Yeah, it's crazy how close it's been. I'm curious what the next fighter pass is going to be.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate.
I really like for them to bring back like Karen, obviously Sakura, and who else is Akira from Rival School. She was really cool in Part 5, although I don't think they'd bring her back for this.
Chun-Li wins.
Yeah, she might be a character I might try to get used to maining, because I really like her in the SNK games. It just depends how much they change her. I don't think they'll change her too much based on what I've seen of Terry. I'm waiting for all the characters to release though to get the fight pass. There's one more character after her, I think, and then they might have like a sale or something.
Ready? Then show me.
If not, I'll probably just pay full price. It's not like a ridiculously priced fight pass, kind of like the Tekken one sometimes. Yeah, I just don't know the intricacies of it. Because even with the King of Fighters game, sometimes she's a little bit different. I'm curious how that new Mark of the Wolves or Fatal Fury game that's coming out is going to be. It looks pretty cool. I wish they'd update their art style a little bit more though, I'd say. I really liked how their 2D games ended up looking towards the end before they switched to 3D. Yeah, it's probably smart, because physical copies with more obscure fighting games that aren't super popular sometimes become rare. Yeah. It's just stress-free because I don't have to fight anyone, because I can talk at the same time. I'm not a terribly good multitasker. I'm working on it. I have some of them, but some of them aren't compatible with the PS4. Like, I can't remember what King of Fighters game I have. I do have the Samurai Showdown collection. That one actually works. But I just have like 13, well, I have 12, 13, 14, and I guess 15 was the last one to come out.
Chun-Li wins.
Oh, yeah. I downloaded like a PS2 backwards compatible version in King of Fighters. I think it was 2004 or something. But or maybe it was 2002. I don't remember the date. It starts becoming confusing when they start just dating them. But anyway, I remember playing it on the PS5 and it wouldn't work at all. A lot of the SNK games for PS2 have some compatibility issues. I also had an issue with Metal Slug.
Ready? Then show me.
They should release a collection though on disc of like everything. I know they had a collection of SNK games on PS2, but unfortunately I never got it.
Keep walking. Keep walking.
I didn't mean to do that.
Keep walking.
For your life. Nightmare.
Yeah. Also think they're for people that get stressed out for combos.
Now you
It's like their last resort.
Round 2. Fight.
It's cool and everything, but I'm not the hugest fan of it. I hope they try a different mechanic in the later game. I know what you were saying. I was just talking about my personal opinion about it. I mean, about the mechanic in general. Yeah, they definitely want the fan service in this game. I know they tried to tone it down a bit in part 5. But if you're gonna have Mai in your series, there's no point.
Chun-Li wins.
Although I did see her alternate outfit being a little bit more conservative.
ready? Then show me.
No, I just remember them like repositioning the characters or something because they'd show too much in certain areas. I think they changed their victory poses a little bit. Yeah, Mika was one of them. I think Cammy might have been too. Yeah, I'd like to see some of those Street Fighter 5 characters return. They brought this guy back. So I'm not really used to fighting new characters. Plus, people don't tend to pick them online as much. And play online, it's like Ryu, Ken, and trying to think of the other dude. Oh, Guile.
Keep walking.
Oh, and Bison's become really popular too, as well as Akuma. Of course they would be. Yeah. I will say I really do like the redesigns of some of the characters' costumes in this game. I usually don't like it when they change the classic designs.
USA.
Oh, speaking of SNK. Yeah, Street Fighter's legs in part 5, well, part 4, they were like mutant-like. They toned it down a little bit. I think this is the most 3D one where Chun-Li looks the most human. Yeah, because they released the demo and then people complained. People probably meaning like journalists. Yeah, people want ape shit. I mean, it makes sense. They have like had collaborations in the past.
Don't underestimate me.
In the game, fighting system works fairly well, even though SNK games are 4 buttons versus 6. Yeah, there's a lot of Terry Bogard fans. Apparently people really into the anime that didn't play the game, but I don't know anything about the anime. Yeah, she'll probably look better in this game than any SNK game until they change the engine or art style. Because this art style is kind of like a weird, hyper-realistic style. I like it. It's like running on the Resident Evil engine. Yeah. I wonder if it's Maximilian Dude who you're talking about, because he always goes crazy when he sees his games. I don't know if they're paying him to do that, though.
Ready? Then show me.
Yeah. I just know some people aren't as familiar with the games, but somehow have seen the anime. Usually it's the other way around. Like, usually if you like a game, then you might check out the anime. I know the Street Fighter 2 anime was pretty popular. But I think Street Fighter 2 was pretty iconic in the pop culture then. Where SNK games, you kind of gotta be in the know to know what they are. Not the average gamer would be familiar with those titles.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate me.
Round 2. Fight.
I'm sure it was somebody else squealing too. Yeah. Ironically, I've never seen the anime. I've seen it at the video store back in the day, but I never watched it. I haven't actually seen a lot of anime. I have a few favorites, but I don't really watch a lot of new stuff. That's just shows and movies in general. I have a real bad habit of just rewatching the things I like over and over again. Yeah, it's kind of a shame they kind of did away with it a little bit. Like, all their fighting games had like a unique approach, like not Fatal Fury, Samurai Showdown had the weapons combat. There's a lot of cool things. It was kind of cool they had that arcade board that can run all those games. Yeah, I remember it zoomed in and out a little bit. It took a long time before the consoles could properly handle those games. Yeah. It's just the SNK 3D games kind of remind me of like Street Fighter 4 a little bit, the way they're like super simple. Yeah. There's actually not a lot of 3D fighters out there compared to the 2D ones. Even if they're like in a 3D plane, most of the games are like in 2D, which wasn't the case on PlayStation. A fighting game I'd really wish they would come back with, which they probably will never do, is Bushido Blade on PlayStation. I loved how you could like just kill somebody in one strike. It was just all about stance and like how you use your weapon and planning it out. Oh, such a kind of a cool game. I wish they would have made more of them throughout time and evolved like the combat and everything.
France.
Ready? Then show me. Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
Just an audition.
Yeah. I'm using a 6-button controller, and the buttons are a little bit bigger, so it's easy to hit those center ones and do that special move that wastes your bar. I forgot what it's called. The crush gauge or whatever.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, I was hoping they'd fix Mortal Kombat 1. I still like the game, but they took a lot of stuff out that I actually liked. I can't believe that game doesn't even have pit stages. Yeah. I played the crap out of Mortal Kombat 9. Everybody has a different name because technically just like Mortal Kombat, but there's no, and then they come out with Mortal Kombat 1 later on to make it even more confusing. Yeah. At this point, it wouldn't be such a terrible thing to just reboot the story, kind of like what they did with 9, and to take out all the time travel stuff. I think they tried to do that with 1, but I think people love the OG characters too much. That's one thing Street Fighter was fairly smart about after Street Fighter 3. They realized people wanted most of the classics. Even with Third Strike, they tried to at least correct a little bit of it with like Chun-Li and everything. Yeah. 9 was good, except the bosses were freaking cheap in that game. I hated fighting Shao Kahn in that game. I'm not even looking at the fight. Hold on.
Come on now. Give me a little bit more.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, they probably should. They're gonna do something because that's what Warner Brothers said. One of their main franchises is that they're gonna focus on now, that and Batman. Yeah, Jury is like the anti-Chun-Li. I would like to play her more. I just gotta get used to playing this game on a regular basis. I started to get good at this game, and then I take a several week break, and then I gotta warm up all over again. But she seems like a cool character with their circular like moves. I liked her a lot in the previous game, Part 5. I literally haven't played as many of the other characters besides Chun-Li.
9, 8.
I can still fight.
Yeah, I could see that.
Ready?
Like, I even like Juri's design in this one. I like all the characters' designs pretty much in Street Fighter 6. Like I said, usually I'm pretty picky if they change anything. Yeah. I usually stress out when I have to play a Juri online. Yeah, Melina's pretty cool. I actually liked Katana in the last 2 games. Scarlet was actually pretty good in 11 too. For a slower game, I like the faster characters because it sped it up a little bit. In general, fighting games, a lot of the characters I pick tend to be female just because they tend to be faster. But that's not always the case.
Chun-Li wins.
I didn't even know that. It's like around what Melina, what more version of Melina was in that? Like Mortal Kombat 2 or whatever, which version? My sister used to just pick Melina because she liked the color and it was one of the few girls you could select.
Thanks for playing.
You just switch between Melina and Katana. Oh. I really forgot, and I just don't keep up with that kind of stuff. Like, I remember them, like, having pinups of, like, Lara Croft, like, advertising, but in video game magazines, so it wouldn't surprise me. And I just forgot over time. Yeah. I just don't think that's any of the characters' best look during that PlayStation 2 era. Yes.
I'll show you the power of my kung fu.
I hate the songs they put in Street Fighter with lyrics. Wish they just had straight up music.
Ready?
Yeah.
Show me.
Except a lot of the people that want the games aren't old enough to read those. Let's embarrass ourselves. Was Blood Ring big? I remember the games and playing them, and they came out with those movies.
Now, find a new rival.
This person's probably going to be good if they picked Terry. It probably means they know something about fighting games. Casual's usually harder than ranked, but well, the good news is you don't lose your rank, so it's worth it, I guess. Yeah. It's just I'm trying to think of the time when they all came out. Like, some of the games you mentioned were, like, not released at the same time. So I'm trying to, like, figure out what versions, like, what time frame. Is that like...
Oh, how sweet!
Got it. I probably didn't keep up with stuff so much during the later half of that. Just because I was working and going to school and stuff.
You're good. I'll give you that.
Not really. I haven't played in a while enough to do much. Plus I freeze because I know it's a real person on the other end.
Rising tackle. Rising tackle. Dodge this.
Keep walking.
Just hoping that would actually get me out of the way.
Terry wins.
I feel like I saw that design in one of the games.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah. I remember I had a female friend over who was curious about how censored Mortal Kombat was because she thought it was stupid. She's like, show me.
Round two. Fight.
One of my worst nightmares is seeing somebody. Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious.
Terry wins.
I don't have much experience fighting against them in general, but playing online is like a new thing for me, especially when streaming. Yeah, he looks similar. I just don't have much experience fighting him. He's a fairly new character and people don't pick him that much. And I'm not playing this game every day like I should be if I want to get better.
Now you
Round two. Fight.
He kind of has like a range of M. Bison a little bit the way he does those circular attacks. My hands are getting sweaty. It's hard to pull shit off now. Okay, let me try off my hands.
Chun-Li wins.
Yeah, online matches are stressful until I can get used to them.
Round 1. Fight.
This person's not gonna hold back now. Slowly trying to figure out his hitbox a little bit. Yeah, the problem with him is like he has that lore thing, and it makes it hard because usually with like Ryu, you can do like the Serenity stance and like kind of charge under his fireballs. But right now, I don't really have the dexterity to pull off stuff like I usually can if I play all the time. Mortal Kombat, you can kind of fudge the moves a little bit, where this one, I feel like you gotta be more precise. Yeah, and even if you know what you're doing, like if you mess your distance up or anything, it can mess up your whole game. I meant to do the downwards kick thing. Now I'm stuck in this never-ending combo. No. So close. No cigar.
Chun-Li wins.
Okay, I need an emotional break. I was a good sport and gave him a thumbs up. Quick casual matches so I can warm up a little bit.
Nice shot.
Yeah, have you ever watched that channel, Miss Eats? It's like a channel talking about American and Japanese culture. And they did like a whole episode of like what it sounds like they're saying in Japanese in the Genesis and Super Nintendo versions of like Street Fighter or the Fatal Fury games. Oh, that's awesome. I love it when she posts a new video. I wish she'd do it more, but it seems like she puts a lot of work into them.
Round 2. Fight.
She seems pretty cool. You could tell she was like a nerd back in the day. Yeah.
Chun-Li wins.
They have that Wendy's shirt that says fucking on it. So funny. Yeah. Her channel is really good. I'm glad that you actually saw it. A lot of people don't know about it. I wish people would discover it more. I need to put, if I haven't put it on my recommended channels, I should. Yeah, she's a huge fan of Fist of the North Star.
Ready? Then show me. You call, I answer.
Round one. Fight.
I think out of the Street Fighter 6 characters, Kimberly and Jamie seem like the most technical and best characters to learn based on just fighting against them. I haven't really played as many of the characters in this game.
Round two. Fight.
Of course it did. Although, whatever, they tried to make it look like she's wearing spandex, I guess. But it's kind of gross with whatever texture they choose to represent it. It almost looks like she's coated in like oil or something. Yeah, people get mad when you do the Serenity stance in that low poke with Ryu because they can't hit you with the fireballs. That right there.
Chun-Li wins.
Like, new players still get so frustrated. Not that I'm good or anything, but like when you play against somebody who spams the same stuff over and over again, like fireballs, especially if they're using modern controls, like just staying in that position, just having everything go over your head, makes them so mad.
Ready? Then show me.
I'm number one. Round one. Fight.
You called it.
Yeah. I like Sakura just because she's like a faster version of like Ryu, more or less.
Shit.
People spam his charge a lot too.
Round two.
His little Raiden attack, whatever you call it. Why is he doing moves to himself? Oh yeah, that's how I really started to like her, is in Street Fighter Alpha 2, because I feel like that game's harder than a lot of Street Fighter games, and she was one of the characters I did really well with. I didn't even like playing Chun-Li in the Alpha game.
Chun-Li wins.
Yeah, and she's for not being that big, like just like Chun-Li, her reach is pretty far, and I love that uppercut that she has. It's almost like Mortal Kombat.
France.
Ready? Then show me. Prepare.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah, her moves are really hard to do in the Alpha games for some reason. I know Street Fighter 3 is a more technical game, but for me personally, Chun-Li was even easier to play in that game. Also didn't like the Alpha costume as much. This is like the first game I've actually approved of an alternate outfit for Chun-Li as far as liking the design. I don't think the Alpha one's bad, I just don't think it's as iconic. this outfit at least looks like an evolution of the older costume. And I didn't like Sakura's default gaming commenter outfit. I'm like, what is this? I know she's older now, but you could have gave her something that looked like her original outfit a little bit.
Chun-Li wins.
Yeah, it was great if it wasn't original. I'm just thinking like about being iconic. But her little Adidas outfit was kind of cool. Actually, I had a pair of shoes. I didn't pick them out to look like hers, but I had a pair of Adidas that were like blue and had yellow or gold stripes on it like that. Yeah. Well, I feel like Chun, that's always represented.
USA.
Just more visible in Alpha.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
And Ken's just like a missile. It just charges a power attack forward. Really? That's interesting. I'll pick it sometimes over like if there's a bunch of costumes like in Street Fighter V, but not over like her OG one. Ken has too many damn combos, I swear. Or ones that just like keep going forward, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. It just seems like they're never ending. Dang, that was good timing. Yeah, they did. I liked how when the game was finally done, they made all the costumes like affordable for one price. You not to buy them all individually. I wish they'd come out with like a whole physical version of that entire game for PS5, because there were graphical features on the PC and the textures were better on the PC. I wish they would put the better version on PlayStation 5. It probably won't be popular, but I would like it. They like how they did with Street Fighter 4 on PS4. Like it came with Street Fighter 5 when you bought it. I guess they want to feel like you bought a complete game. I really like Street Fighter 5, but when that game first came out, it was like a demo.
Then show me.
No mercy for you.
Round one.
Also like Cammy's redesigned in this too. Yeah. Most of Ryu's outfits are like varying degrees of facial hair. But yeah, Chun-Li had like designer wedding dresses and stuff. Yeah, Dark Stalker's comment. Yeah, Cammy's really good. It's a shame that people play her so much, but I get it because she's good.
Don't underestimate me.
I think this is a good like a alternate costume, but yeah, her classic costume is obviously good too. Luckily, they had them both in these games. You just had to play the World Tour mode or fork over $5 if you didn't want to play World Tour mode. The animations in this game are so much better than they used to be. In my mind, I think Street Fighter 4 looks really good until I go back and play it. Yeah. They took a picture of a screenshot of her in the dress and then photoshopped themselves with her.
Go.
Yeah, it's like a weird art design. It's like cell shaded, but not quite.
My pleasure.
I don't know. I really like this style though. I feel like when they first showed the Street Fighter 5 trailer, the characters are more detailed, and they might have had to dial it back a little bit. Yeah, I mean, it's a PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 game. It's just, it was impressive, and that's why I remember it looking so good. It's just sometimes you don't realize the advancement of graphics until you go backwards. Yeah. The RE engine did this game an incredible favor. Now, if only the background characters were as detailed. But I just love the physics of how everything flows. There's like a lot of subtle stuff. The shading and lighting in this game is really nice. And they've somehow kept the frame rate at 60, which is good. I played the PS4 version. It's not quite there. When I bought this, it came in the PS4 version. I have a Pro in my bedroom, so I tried it out in there. That's what I usually use to play DVDs or Blu-rays. Lily seems like she would be a good character to be as. She seems to have a lot more range than you would think. It's kind of deceptive. I'm talking about like I'm an expert. I've gotten beaten by her a lot. No, not unless there's like a photo mode or something. But it's like crazy, like how you, I don't know how well it shows up on YouTube, but you can see like the individual strands of hairs and stuff. Yeah, I would love a photo mode for this game, especially with some of the moves. You can make some cool thumbnails. Poison characters. I don't feel like they're appropriate for fighting games, but whatever. I'm surprised they haven't made like a grown-up version of her, since this takes place quite a ways after Street Fighter 2. Yeah, I would love it if they. Hey Ben, how you been? Yeah, I would love it if they did actual 3D cutscenes instead of the graphic novel ones.
Chun-Li wins.
Yeah. Cool, Ben. How'd that go? I always wanted to play Mario Party with a bunch of people. Yeah, Li Feng would be really, really good. Not Li Feng. Like, Chun-Li's adopted daughter would be really good in a future Street Fighter game or as a DLC character. Li Feng, that's what I meant to say. I'm terrible with names. Yeah, I'd be happy to just play 2 players. I'd buy Mario Party in a heartbeat if I knew people would play it. They seem so fun, and I've never gotten to play a multiplayer game of it with people once. No, I take that back. One time my friends had it for like Wii. I can't remember which version it was because we didn't get to play it that long. They happened to be playing it when I just came over, and then they switched it off to do something else. Probably some to play board games.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate me.
Round two.
I mean, that's a fair argument.
Sonic boom. Sonic boom.
The AI is playing like one of those people that spam the same shit over again. Back in the day, a lot of people's friends, including mine, would pick Guile to piss people off and spam the Sonic Boom over and over again. Oh, if anybody's watched this stream, they've probably seen the story mode 500 times. I just usually don't save the Street Fighter matches because it's not a Street Fighter channel. I'm usually warming up, so I don't want to show gameplay unless it's not sucky.
Sonic boom.
Yeah, I try to have mercy on my subscribers and not have like 500 Street Fighter videos like on your sub feed. Yeah. They don't seem as powerful though, or as large of attack, thankfully.
China.
Like when I first got this, I was playing it like an hour a day,
Then show me.
no matter what, and I started to get good. But just taking like a couple days off of this game, it throws you off. You wouldn't think it would, at least that's how it is for me. Yeah, that's weird because you seem to know a lot about Street Fighter. You know, I have All Stars. I haven't played it all the way through. I have the Switch version though.
Shit.
Yeah, I think that's how it is. I just need to play like an hour or two a day and get back used to playing online. Because I get stressed out and then like the controller gets sweaty, or I like start giving heavy-handed because I get stressed, and then I start putting in the wrong moves. Because like we were saying before, you got to be kind of precise. Although the timing windows in this one have been a little bit more forgiving. Maybe one of these days, Joshua. Maybe one of these days. But the SNK games are cool too. It's good you're giving recognition to them. Some people, for some reason, don't know about them. Especially if they didn't grow up during the Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis days. Yeah. I think he's just drunk. He doesn't really have that drunken master style. He's not like that old guy in Virtua Fighter 2. You imagine punching into something like that? Oh yeah, Raichu with his acid vomit. What a pleasant fatality that was. I loved it. Also missed like the third person like games that they actually had in the Mortal Kombat games. Yeah. Maybe it's Mike's Hard Tea. Like that awful lemonade that has alcohol in it that'll give you heartburn after just one sip. And you're like on the floor in the fetal position, holding your chest, hoping the pain will stop. Oh, kitty cat. Here, let me move this. Cat wants to watch Street Fighter. She likes anything that's like on a static screen with everything moving around.
Ready? Then show me.
Round one.
Kuma needs a beard trimmer. She did briefly. She actually really liked Devil May Cry 5 yesterday because of the neon colors. But I figured I'd grab that picture because she was waiting to see what game it was because she saw the screen changing. Yeah. All these days in hell depressed him, so he ate donuts.
Now you understand.
Like Homer on that conveyor belt in that Treehouse of Horrors episodes. They're like trying to torture him. He's like, more, more, more. The demons are getting frustrated. That looks like something that Alucard does in Symphony of the Night. Yeah, he let himself go in hell.
India.
Ready? Then show me.
Prepare yourself.
Round one.
With this graphical style, I think he looks really cool. The way like he stretches and his character kind of deforms a little bit. They did a really good job on his animations. They're like, what can we do to change him up? Let's give him a beard. Some characters got major redesigns, some just got facial hair.
Now you understand. Don't underestimate me.
Round two. Fight.
That would be kind of creepy to just see like a really slow moving fireball coming your way. It'd be kind of ominous. I'll probably get an exorcist checking my house out. Yeah. They're trying to go with the beard trend that like a lot of guys have been doing lately. It's like every other dude has been growing a beard. I've tried a few times, but I always give up and shave it off. Yeah. It's just been homeless for a few days. I'm sure his beard will get longer. It's not even a beard, it's like dirt. For some reason, I felt slick and thought I was going to be able to go over that. Alright, Ifrit with their giant fireball. showed me.
Dawson wins.
That's actually a cool animation. I always like it when they have like an animation specific to the level.
Still fight.
The Dream.
Ready? Then show me.
Prepare yourself. Round one.
From riches to rags, as they say.
You go.
So funny that still hit the thing. You'll have to excuse my nouns. I'm only using 25% brain power right now. I want an elephant wherever I go. I probably have so many friends. I wouldn't even be playing Street Fighter right now. I'd just be like riding my elephant around the neighborhood, meeting people, telling the story about how I acquired the elephant, how he became BFFs, how I taught him to use the toilet without breaking it.
Chun-Li wins.
What art did we win this time? Yeah, Luke's the other one I was trying to think of everybody plays as. In light.
Thanks for playing.
Thank you for thanking me for playing.
Congratulations.
Oh, it's your favorite costume. The art style is so different. I love how you can actually see like the matte texture where they probably used, like you can see the canvas. This is probably an oil painting. That's really cool how high resolution it is. You actually can tell what medium it is. Okay. I played my hour for today. I'm going to stop here to take a break because my hands are kind of sweaty as I slowly get back to where I was. But thank you so much for everyone who watched. And I will talk to you later. Yeah, Luke was supposed to be like the main character of this game, but I didn't think it worked out that well. I think people still like the OG characters. But thanks, Ben, Joshua, and everyone else who hung out. And hopefully I'll see you all later. Take care. Bye.